Hey guys, it is approximately 3:17 and we've been waiting to offload. We keep getting announcements over the intercom saying to please be calm and stay in your cabins. Watching the news with the trucks going at night carrying the coffins to be cremated in another province has not been an easy thing to watch. The seriousness of possibly having, something like that. Still not sure that it's not a, I'm not sure what it is. So I think it's kind of better to just listen to what they're telling me to do and do it. Scared, didn't sleep last night, and I've got a runny nose, which happens when I don't sleep and I don't take my meds. So anyway, probably not a good day to skip my meds, but we were told that we were going to be disembarking at 6 a.m. and I did not want to miss my disembarkation because I was afraid that they had forgotten me. So, but probably not my wisest move. So, my dad was saying that he heard some scuttlebutt, which is basically rumors, that they were moving a mobile hospital into Atlanta, that the military was, and that they were setting up hotel rooms for people to be quarantined in. So I'm not sure if that's happening or not, or if that's just for in general passengers that are coming in, or if that's just an in general place that they're setting stuff up. I'm not sure. But probably explains the fact that we don't have any flight information for Washington, D.C. I'm nervous about what's actually going on outside my door. So I can't necessarily know about what's happening out there, if there's people moving sick people. The not knowing this whole time has been worse than the knowledge that I've gotten. So I think that that's been one of the hardest parts. It's hard to know that we might actually not get through this, and I don't want to really think about that. I don't think that there's I don't think that there's anything that you can say to anybody who's facing that risk to kind of calm their fears. So anyway, as an empty nester, you go through a period where you feel like your job is over, where you feel like you don't have a purpose anymore, where you feel like your kids don't need you, and you're sad because they're not there anymore, and they've been your entire life, and there's something about losing them, and I know you haven't lost them, but it changes every time I turn around. They're moving further apart, they're getting married, they're having babies, and it's amazing, but I'm watching from such a distance that I don't feel part of them anymore. And part of this cruise was to find out who I was as a person and to be a person on my own, and to find a new way of living that was acceptable to me. I think Jeff has done a better job of being okay with everything being the way it is. I haven't, but I'm the one that's staying at home and he's the one working 2 jobs. And yes, I'm working at home, but I'm at home by myself, alone. And the people that I brought in this world have moved on, and I didn't. So you think about all that stuff, when all this comes up, as is God saying he's done with me too? Is he doesn't have a purpose for me here anymore either? I know I've lost my purpose, but maybe he doesn't have a purpose for me anymore. And maybe he figures that my death will be a better purpose than my life, and that's kind of sad. And if he feels that way, I would say that he needs to find some hope as well. So anyway, a little more scared of the virus right now. I think it hits home when you see everybody dressed in the garb that they're dressed in today, taking people off the boat. They are literally gowned up from head to toe. Eye coverage, the whole 9 yards, taking people out of their cabins. So that is a concern. So anyway, I'm scared of being left on the boat, scared of what's going to happen next. The waiting period to find out if I develop symptoms is going to be brutal, but going out into the community after this is going to be just as hard, I think. Maybe that you don't have a direct link to somebody with COVID-19, but you still think that it's out there because there's a case in the community or whatever. A lot of fear, a lot of shaking right now, and my phone is off. They cut off my internet and have blocked my account since my account has been paid, which also makes me very anxious because I wish that they would have done that once I got off the ship and at least let me have that through being on the ship, so I could get through this last part with my Facebook friends and my mom and dad and my husband and my daughter. And I know my son is like totally mad at me and is not talking to me, but I still like to bug him and tell him I love him anyway. So anyway, we'll try and do another one later.